Ain't about your bread and I can't fuck with ya. I thought you was 100, but you showed me 50. You said you was gonna ride, huh? And the coupe that's parked outside, that bitch looks so expensive. I bet it cut your eye, huh?
Hey bro, we got a quick little film, you feel me? It's called College Students Visit a Village Only to be Tortured and Killed by Evil Villagers. No cap, we finna hop into the vid, bro.
Quick film. Welcome back to Quick Films. Today, I'm going to explain an American horror film called 2001 Maniacs, released in the year 2005. Spoilers ahead, like the video and subscribe. The movie opens up with Professor Ackerman explaining to his students about the deaths of American people during the Civil War. He mentions that more American citizens died in the Civil War than in the two world wars combined. While this serious discussion is going on, one of the students, Nelson, plays with the pictures being displayed on the projector and makes the whole class laugh. On the other hand, another student, Anderson, flirts with a girl without paying any attention to the lecture. Unfortunately, Professor Ackerman catches Nelson in the act and dismisses the class, but not before asking Nelson, Anderson, and one more student, Corey, to wait for a moment. Because of their lack of sincerity in studies, Ackerman threatens the three by saying that if they don't submit their assigned term papers by the end of the spring break, they will get suspended for the upcoming semester. In the next scene, the three boys can be seen in a car with Corey driving it. They're making plans for their spring break and decide to visit Daytona Beach. On their way, a stranger requests for a ride, but the group refuses him and drives away. The group stops at a gas station to clean their car while Nelson is playing guitar with a teenager. Anderson and Corey also approach Nelson and start dancing to the music. While the group is enjoying their time, another car arrives there with two beautiful ladies. The boys fall for the ladies, and Corey goes to have a chat with one of them named Joey. After a short conversation, they get to know that the ladies are also heading to the same beach. As soon as the ladies leave, the boys also drive away, trying to find the shortest route to the beach. After some time driving, Anderson finds a shortcut route and decides to drive through it. Soon they enter a village named Pleasant Valley with a population of 2001. The boys look around the village houses and are surprised to find them empty. The village seems to be an abandoned one with no people living in it. Suddenly, a group of people appear in front of the boys' car and start playing music, welcoming them into their village. The boys are taken aback to see such a warm welcome, as they have never received one before. From among the crowd, the mayor of the village, Buckerman, approaches them and makes them feel comfortable. When Anderson is talking with the mayor, Joey and her group also arrive there. Anderson talks with Joey and the two group decides to spend the night in the village. After a while, a couple, Malcolm and Leah, also arrive there, driving their way through the shortest route to the beach. Buckerman welcomes all of them and requests them to participate in the Jubilee Festival happening in a few days.
They set
in the
up,
next scene,
they
the
set
villagers
up
take the visitors to a hotel and make good arrangements for their stay. While all of the visitors are freshening up in their respective rooms, a smart and handsome man named Harper enters Joey, Kat, and their male friend, Ricky's room and proposes to show them around the village. Joey and Ricky do not seem interested, but Kat comes closer to Harper and starts flirting with him. Harper asks Kat if she would like to visit different sites around the village with him, and Kat agrees. After that, Kat accompanies Harper and Ricky hands over his Lucky Charm locket to her before leaving.
Like I'm not trying to see
Later, Harper gives Kat a tour of some beautiful places and eventually takes her to a horse stable. Kat and Harper start to make love, and in the middle of the act, Harper blindfolds Kat, telling her that he has a surprise for her. Kat also believes him and closes her eyes. Later, when she opens her eyes, she's shocked to find her limbs tied to a rope that's wrapped around four horses. Kat pleads with Harper to leave her, but he seems to be in no mood to listen to her. He takes out a whip and slams it hard, causing the horses to run in a different direction, detaching the limbs from Kat's body and killing her instantly.
What the fuck?
Later at night, the mayor, Buckman, invites all the visitors to his house for dinner. Buckman mentions that Kat is enjoying her time with Harper. Unfortunately, the meat that the visitors are eating for dinner is of none other than their friend Kat. After dinner, everyone returns to their hotel room and starts enjoying the night with their partners. Corey also finds two village girls to enjoy with, and Anderson makes out with Joey. However, Nelson is alone in his room, fantasizing about a girl.
You're not gonna have a threesome, bro?
He hears someone calling out his name, and when he peeks from the window, he spots a hot village girl. He invites her to his room and plans to get physical with her. Unfortunately, the girl seduces Nelson and asks him to suck a plastic pipe connected to an acid jar. Desperate to impress the girl,
what?
Nelson sucks the pipe hard,
Hell no.
causing the acid to flow through the pipe and into his body.
Bro, are you stupid?
Soon, the acid reacts with Nelson's organs and he dies on the spot.
Bro, are you stupid?
The next
Why would
day,
you do
the
this?
visitors group decides to leave for the beach and pack their belongings.
She told you to
When they're
suck
about to
this
leave,
acid pipe.
Buckman and
What
other
the fuck,
villagers
bro? What's
approach
up with
them
you?
and inform them that their festival is going to start
You
soon
can't never be
and
that
that they
sexually
should
aroused.
participate
Take care
in
of
it.
yourself, bro.
Listening to this, Malcolm belittles the mayor and makes fun of their festival. He mentions that he just wants to leave the place and reach the beach. Buckman gets angry with Malcolm's attitude,
Shorty has
and
dick
seeing
with
this,
ties, bro.
Anderson apologizes to the mayor and assures him that they will stay for the festival. In the meantime, Buckman's wife, Granny Boone, arrives there and urges the village girls to take the lady visitors to make them ready for the festival, while the boys learn some game skills from the village men. In the following scene, the village girls prepare Leia for the festival, making her wear a beautiful gown. Ricky also arrives there and informs Joey that Anderson is looking for her. After Joey leaves, Granny sings a song and calls all of the villagers around. Later, after a short dance, Leia is made to stand on a small stage under a big metal bell. When all the villagers gather around, Granny leaves the rope holding the bell, crushing the body of Leia and killing her instantly. Ricky gets afraid seeing this, but the villagers cheer and laugh as Leia's blood splashes all over the place. Ricky tries to run away but gets caught by Buckman's son Rufus, who brings him back to the festival. Wasting no time, two of the village girls insert a sharp metal rod into Ricky's backside, causing it to come out of his mouth and eliminating him. On the other hand, unknown about the death of the visitors, Anderson, Corey, and Malcolm are drinking beers in the bar. Malcolm mentions that the village is weird and they should get out of it as soon as possible. Joey also arrives there with Kat's locket and tells them that she's unable to find her friend Katz and Nelson. Soon, everyone agrees to search for their friends and leave the village. When they're about to leave the bar, Buckman comes there and threatens them, telling them that they're not allowed to leave their village before the festival ends. Afraid, Anderson tells the mayor that they're going nowhere.
Hey, I love y'all. God bless y'all. I'm finna see y'all.